Welcome to today's class. It's a good evening. Shall start with quantitative techniques. Is one of the examinable units which, if we prepare well, by end of this month, we shall be somewhere very comfortable answering these questions. So today, I want us to look at measure of central tendency. And under measure of central tendency, the major thing is about mean, median, and mode. Mean, median, and mode. How to calculate them is very, very important. But measure of central tendency, we use it. In exam, we usually calculate the mean score. In a business entity, we can calculate the average sales. We can calculate the average attendance either of students or a matter of even in hospital. Yeah, the mean age and etc. and so on. So it is commonly used in business. Kindly is very, very important you know about it. But more so, let us understand characteristics of measure of central tendency. Here are written characteristics of good mean. In an exam, you can be told to calculate characteristics, not calculate, but rather give characteristics of a good measure of a central tendency. A good measure of central tendency. Now we are saying should be vividly defined. A good measure of central tendency, even measure of dispersion, should be vividly defined. It should be specific. A good measure of central tendency should be specific. Don't give it in range. Be specific, be definite that this is the mean, or this is the median, or this is the mode. Should be simple to calculate. The characteristics of a good measure of central tendency should be simple to calculate. Should take into account all items, the items given, the variables given. A good measure of central tendency should take into account all the items, or what we call variables, should take into account all the items. Lastly, but not least, it should be commonly used. A good measure of central tendency should be commonly used. Now, let us calculate mean of grouped data. So you can be given class interval and frequency. Now you need to calculate mean of group data. I've just given a matter of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5. But you can be given 8 or even 10 strata. So the first thing is for you to calculate the midpoint. Get the midpoint, whereby we are saying 0 plus 10 divided by 2. I'll have here 5. 10 plus 20 divided by 2. So it is a matter of 15. Then we are having 20 plus 30 divided by 2, which is a matter of 25. 70 divided by 2, 35. And lastly, 90 divided by 2, we are having 45. So come up with the midpoint, then calculate fx, the frequency and the midpoint, so as we can get this summation and this summation. So calculate what we are talking about, fx. Let me adjust my as far as we can. So 5 by 3 is 15. So I have here a math of 15. 5 by 15, it is 75. 9 by 25, I can seek the help of calculator. 25 by 9, it is 225. So, right here, 225. And we are talking about 35 by 11, which is 385. And lastly, 7 by 45, which is 350. Add summation fx, we need summation fx and summation f. So 315 plus 385 plus 225 plus 75 plus 15. I'm getting 1015. That is 8 plus 9, that is 17. 17 plus 11, that is 28. 28 plus 7, that is 35. So we have calculated fx, we have calculated the f. This is the summation. F summation fx. So how do we come up with our mean? I think I know. Mean is equals to summation fx over summation f, whereby is equals to 10, 15 divided by 35. So our average mean, I'm talking about 10, 15 divided by 35, which is equals to 29. You can be asked to interpret the mean. So if you are asked to interpret the mean, we are saying, if this is a matter of marks, this is the number of students, we can say the mean marks of 35 students. That's how we interpret the mean marks, because this is a marks, this is 29. The mean marks of 35 students is 29. So you can be asked to interpret, kindly you can interpret that way. The mean marks of 35 students is 29. So it's very important you understand that. Later I'll give you the question that you can tackle as per the mean. So how to calculate mean. If you are asked to calculate median, come up with what we call CF, cumulative frequency. With the median, we must get cumulative frequency, which is derived from the frequency. So the 3, we shall have it here. These 3, we shall have it there. Then the next CF, 3 plus 5, which is 8. 8 plus 9, 17. Then 17 plus 11, 28. Lastly, 28 plus 7. So 28 plus 7 is what? 35. But we must get the location where median is located. We must get the location. Where is the median located? So the location is just a matter of item, which is n over 2 or n plus 1 over 2. Which is n over 2 or n plus 1 over 2. Where we have frequency, n is the total frequency. Therefore, we shall have 35 plus 1 divided by 2, which is 36 divided by 2, which is 18 item, which is 18 item. It is 18th item. So in this 18th item, what we do, go to the CF and look where 18 is contained. It is here, not here. Therefore, 18th item is here. Therefore, we are talking about that. It is contained here in 28. So what we do, we need to calculate median. We employ this formula that median is equal to N plus I over N into minus C. We employ this formula. N is the lower limit of what I have underlined here, which is that I is the difference in class interval, which is 40 minus 30. Therefore, our I is 10. F is the underlying frequency, which is 11. M is the item that I calculated. M is the item, which is 18. And lastly, C is the upper preceding CF. Upper or preceding CF. We underline 28, but the one that is above 28, which is 17. So 17 preceding CF. Therefore, we are talking about 30 plus 10 divided by 100 into brackets 18 minus 17. Our median. Therefore, we shall have 30 plus 10 divided by 11, it is 0.9 to brackets 18 minus 17 is 1. So we shall have what? 30.9 or 31. So our median is equal to 31. Our median is equal to 31 or 30.1. I mean 30.9 or 31. So that's how we calculate mode. That's how we calculate median. Interpretation of median. We are saying a median, the median marks of 35 students is 31. The median marks of 35 students is 31. Thank you very much. The next series that follows is about mode. In just a few minutes,